Tell her about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isram. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this Dim Hollow Crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there. Here, you should take a crossbow. Good for taking out those fiends before they get close. Feel free to poke around the fort and take what you need. There isn't much yet, but you're welcome to anything you can use.
I'll meet you at Dim Hollow. It's the least I can do to avenge my fallen comrades.
Tolan, I don't think that's a good idea. You vigilants were never trained for...
I know what you think of us. You think we're soft, that we're... You think our deaths proved our weak... Stendarr granted you do not have to face the same test and be found wanting. I'm going to Dim Hollow Crypt. Perhaps I can be of some small assistance to you.
You there, boy. Stop skulking in the shadows and... Puppy. What's your name?
I'm,
Isran found something for you to do, eh? I'll tell you, the only thing more surprising than hearing from I immediately realized things must be I have. Their hearts are... We left together, but that partnership didn't last very long. I didn't agree with some of his methods.
yeah!
Divine smile on you, friend. Lead the way.
What do you need, my friend? Lead the way. Good morning. Lead the way.
What do you want? I lost 2 It's good to know that I will not have to do it alone. I'm glad this Dawn Guard exists.
What do you need? Lead the way.
never know when to give up. I thought we'd taught them enough of a lesson at their hall.
To come in here alone. A fool like all the rest of them.
He fought well, though. Jedon and Bressoff were no match for him.
Ha! Those two deserved what they got. Their arrogance had become insufferable.
All this talk is making me thirsty. Perhaps another vigilant will wander in soon.
I wish Loki would hurry it up. I have half a mind to return to the castle and tell Harkon what a fool he's entrusted this mission to.
I have half a mind to tell Loki of
Something out there. The night belongs to us. What's that?
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. I oath to Stendarr is stronger than any suffering you can inflict on me.
I believe you, Vigilant. And I don't think you even know what you found here. So go and meet your beloved Stendarr.
Are you sure that was wise, Lokiel? Bill might have told us something. We haven't gotten anywhere ourselves with
Nothing. He served his purpose by leading us to this place. Now it is up to us to bring Harkon prize. And we will not return without it. Vingalmo and Orthio will make way for me.
Yes, of course, Lokiel. Do not forget who brought you news of the Vigilance discovery.
I never forget who my friends are. Or my enemies.
Wow. Would you look at that?
Yeah! sent you here? I was expecting someone from my family. I don't recognize you. Are you one of my father's little acolytes? He's a very powerful man. Or he was at one point. I'm surprised another vampire hasn't... You think I can't tell my own kind? I smelled you almost before my eyes were open. That's... But if you want to know the whole story, help me get back to my family. My family used to live on an... By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you. Your guess is as good as mine. This place looks pretty different from when I was locked away. Where'd you come from?
You're a disgrace to your own kind.
I'm not gonna die like this. Still remember how to fight.
Prepared to
You don't have a chance!
It's more than well for you. Update for you. It's so good to breathe again. This weather is incredible.
Go away. We don't suffer trespasses.
Hey, so, before we go in there... I think so. I just need... So let me take the lead in there.
Ladies, Lord Harker, great man. Let's show him the proper respect.
How dare you trespass here? Wait, Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes. My lord, everyone! Serana has returned!
I guess I'm expected.
I can't believe it. My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course,
He
I'm
has the scroll.
delighted to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our home?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? It was no mere chance that brought you to me. Well, I'm waiting. For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter will have told you what we are. Not just vampires. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which... I was about to suggest that there is but one gift I can give. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your... You contracted a disease, perhaps, but you are no true vampire. Accept my gift, and I promise that you will learn the difference. Refuse me, and I will banish you from this castle. I will spare your life this once, but after that, you are prey. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice. Be still. Awake at last. Good. The power is growing within you, and now you must learn to wield it. My blood is potent. At first the body is overwhelmed by it. After my bite, you collapsed and fell into a slumber. Now your flesh has acclimated to the new blood that courses through your veins. I assure you, no harm was done. In truth, your strength surprises me. Not all mortals can withstand my embrace. A shrine to Molag Bal, the mighty Daedra prince who is father to all our kind. Our power is a blessing from him. It is he who first bestowed the gift of the ancient blood upon me. In an age long forgotten to history, I ruled as a mighty king. My domain was vast, my riches endless, and my power infinite. And yet, as my mortal life neared an end, I faced a seemingly invincible enemy. My own mortality. I pledged myself to Molag Bal, and in his name I sacrificed 1,000 innocents. In reward, he gave everlasting life to myself, my wife, and my daughter, and so I have defeated mortality itself. With my guidance, you will become a deadly instrument, striking terror into the hearts of mortals wherever you tread. Now listen to my words and do as I instruct. The true power of the ancient blood is found in the form of the Vampire Lord. Assume the mantle of the Vampire Lord, and we will continue. Transform into the Vampire Lord, and I will teach you more. In this form, you can drain the life from your foes with your right hand. With your left hand, you can wield the power of blood magic to raise the dead. You can also call upon the powers of night to turn into a swarm of bats and reappear some distance away. Should you run out of magicka, you can descend to the ground and fight as the beasts. Do so now, and we will continue. Good. You are weaker while on the ground, because you cannot access the blood magic. However, the night powers are still yours to command, and your claws are still formidable weapons. Over time, your powers will grow in strength, and you will find new ways to use your gifts. There is much to learn, but if you master the powers of the Vampire Lord, few enemies will be able to stand against you. There is one last thing you must know. Slaying mortal men with your life drain grants you new night powers and blood magic. I keep a stable of thralls in the castle, should you need to feed like the baser vampires to stave off the sun. That is all I have to teach you. If you wish to be reminded of these lessons, you need only ask. I have a task that will test your new powers. But first, do you have any questions? As a vampire, you will gain new powers, but also a weakness to sunlight. With each passing day that you do not feed, that weakness will become more deadly, but your powers will also become stronger. Feed upon those who are sleeping, and your vulnerability to sunlight will diminish along with your powers. When you first transform into a Vampire Lord, you will hover in the air. While you do, you will command the powers of blood and night. Descend to the ground, and you can attack with your claws and feed upon your prey to regain your strength. With experience, your powers will grow and you will discover new ways to use them. Good. Go and speak to Garen Marethi. Tell him it is time. He will understand.
What's happening?
I've got your back. I'll head back home if you need me.
Who's there?
I'll head back home.
That's all you got? Mercy! You're already dead. You can't beat me!
No sign of him.
Awake at last. The power is growing within you. A shrine. Our power is a blessing in an age, and yet I pledged in reward. He gave I assure you, no harm with my... Now listen to my words and do as I instruct. The true power of the ancient blood is found in the form of the Vampire Lord. Assume the mantle of the Vampire Lord, and we will continue. In this form, you can drain the life from your foes with your right hand. With your left hand, you can wield the power of blood magic to raise the dead. You can also call upon the powers of night to turn into a swarm of bats and reappear some distance away. Should you run out of magicka, you can descend to the ground and fight as the beasts do. Do so now, and we will continue. Good. You are weaker while on the ground because you cannot access the blood magic. However, the night powers are still yours to command, and your claws are still formidable weapons. Over time, your powers will grow in strength, and you will find new ways to use your gifts. There is much to learn, but if you master the powers of the Vampire Lord, few enemies will be able to stand against you. There is one last thing you must know. Slaying mortal men with your life drain grants you new night powers and blood magic. I keep a stable of thralls in the castle, should you need to feed like the baser vampires to stave off the sun. That is all I have to teach you. If you wish to be reminded of these lessons, you need only ask. I have a task that will test your new powers. At first, do you have any questions? As a vampire, you will gain new powers, but also a weakness to sunlight. With each passing day that you do not feed, that weakness will become more deadly, but your powers will also become stronger. Feed upon those who are sleeping, and your vulnerability to sunlight will diminish along with your powers. When you first descend with experience, your power... Good. Go and speak to Garen Marethi. Tell him it is time. He will understand.
Too busy plotting to overthrow him to show up?
What meeting? I wasn't informed of any such thing.
Oh, I see.
Oh, hi. What can I do for you? Still here. I'll head back home if you need me.
Still here. I'll head back home if you need me. I've got your back. I'll head back home if you need me. Divine smile on you. What do you need? Farewell.
I've got your back. I'll head back home if you need me.
Need something? All right then.
Yes, that. There were, well, complications.
I don't want to hear about it. I want what I asked for.
Yes, fair enough, of course. I'll see to it.
I'm surprised. I didn't even think you knew.
Can you feel it? You're now so much... Time was, and I'm not half the vampire Lord Harkon is. Truth is, I'm better with a forged... I understand. A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands. Always good to have a backup plan, in case the claws and teeth aren't enough. Always good to have a backup plan, in case the claws and teeth aren't enough. Until next time.
I hope you find...
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
I am more than happy to buy or sell whatever you might need. forward to our next meeting.
Oh, hi. Mm-hmm.
I am above the petty squabbles here.
Do you need
I have
something?
lived for far too long to be bothered with them. I saw more than enough political maneuvering in my time in House Dress. I was tired of it then.
Good to have you by my side, friend. I need reliable people around.
Good to see a new face here, between you and... Want my advice? Avoid getting wrapped up in Vingalma's schemes. He's
You'll
after
be
the
a
throne,
welcome
and
addition
he'll
to
kill
the
anyone
court.
that gets in his way.
If I may, be careful. Orthiolf, keep that in mind, will you?
All right then.
What? What am I going... Really? Do you... Oh, well... Thanks anyway, I suppose.
You're new here, so I'll explain this once. All over, sometimes you get one who comes willingly, but most have to be convinced to join us here. Good day.
I'm a loyal servant of the Lord of the Castle.
New blood, eh? Let's get something very clear. I don't care about politics. You want to fight over the throne with the rest of them, go right ahead. I feed when I'm hungry, I sleep when I'm tired, and I kill whenever I'm in the mood. Those are the things that are important to me. I wish Orthiolf and Vingalma would just get it over with and kill each other. I can crush skulls with the best of them. Let me show you a few things.
If you need anything, say the word. I'm not the most powerful of vampires, but I'm good with a hammer. See for yourself.
All right, then.
I have everything I need right here.
Well met, sister.
I leave politics to others. I serve the Lord of the Castle. And now for the feast.
There are so few pleasures in life as fine as your company.
Don't get in my way, and I won't tear your arms off. Simple, isn't it?
I am above the petty squabbles here. I have lived for far too long to be bothered with them.
I hope you find life in the castle to be to your liking.
Hello there. You're someone who can get things done. I like that. All right, then.
Life here. Politics bore me. Always a pleasure to serve a fellow alchemist. Revel in your power.
You have earned my trust, so I will share what I can. Serana and her mother disappeared long ago. I commanded every vampire in the court to look for them, but after centuries of searching without success, I lost hope. In my heart, I know that it was my wife, Valerica, who took my beloved daughter away from me. If I ever see her again, she will pay most dearly for that betrayal. What else do you want to know? Her name was Valerica. She has been gone for so long now, I can only assume she has left this world one way or another. I will say only that we did not part on good terms. What else do you want to know? Very well.
Oh,